Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Tonight we're going to be doing some door sill guards on my 2018 Daytona 392. It is a brisk, 24 degrees outside today, so we're doing this in the garage. I've already done the driver's side, just to give you kind of a sneak peek on what these look like. I'm doing just a dry installation, because I've always done decals that way and they just seem to have always worked out for me. But I went with the red because after buying the car, and this one came with the red painted Brembo calipers, it just really popped with the F8 green. So I went to eBay and I ordered from Blacktop Graphixs. Sent these to me. They were all on a sheet. I did end up cutting them out myself. I tried to cut them as close up here on top, just so that way for lining up purposes, I'm able to get it to that top edge of the door sill there. Same thing for the rear, just cut it up as to the top as high as I could. So first thing you have to do is I just took some regular rubbing alcohol and I'll rub down the door sill real nice, get it nice and clean, and then I'll get some painter's tape and kind of line everything up where I want it. And then we'll peel the backing, install them, and we'll see how it goes. So hang tight, be right back. Let me get this cleaned up. Okay, so again, just a regular paper towel with some just isopropyl alcohol. Go ahead and wipe down this door sill to get it all ready. We'll wipe that off over here. But yeah, you can definitely tell that there's some wax on this car, so you really want to make sure to get all that off, or you can end up with some bubbles or something. So yeah, once you get it all wiped off, what I then like to do is to get the decal, line it up. What I've been using is this rear edge here, coming back about 1 inch. And that pretty much puts it in a great spot for where people are getting in and out of the car. And then, like I said, I'll get some blue painter's tape, and then we will kind of mark out where everything's going to go, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so sorry if this is a little dark. So all we did was just get a regular paper towel with some isopropyl alcohol and just wipe down the whole area really good, just to make sure we get any kind of wax, anything like that off of it. Once you have a nice prep surface, what I've been doing is going off of this edge, coming in about 1 inch, 1.5 inches, setting up my first blue tape line. That pretty much puts a lot of the decal right in this general area. So I know it's kind of dark. Let's see if we can put the light on. You can kind of, you can probably tell where most people are stepping in, probably in this area here, scuffing up through here. So as long as you get that sill guard in there, should protect your paint. Better than nothing anyway. Plus they, like I said, add that nice little red pop to the car. So let me get this decal lined up and we'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so if you see here, we got a nice tape edge here, as well as a piece of tape here on this middle section. Same thing over here, just to give us a good outline of where this all needs to go. Sorry that the lighting's not so great. Like I said, if it wasn't 25 degrees, I'd probably do this during the day and outside. So what we'll do, since this is a dry installation, you really get one chance. The way I did the last one is put this top edge in and kind of folded it down this way. I might try and work from one way to the other, because on that other one I got a little bit of a wrinkle right here. Being kind of a perfectionist, it's not something I want to do on this side. But like I said, we'll try and get this thing laid out, get it smoothed in, and then I'll show you peeling off the upper backing and what the finished product looks like. Alright, so I got the decal all pressed in. you can see here, I got it all along my marks. And like I said, what I did was I started with this edge down, held the other end of the decal, and just kind of laid it in flat. Got that part down, and then just rolled that edge just a little bit. So let's start pulling off the backer here. Get the light on. Like I said, what I'm always looking for when I peel this off is some bubbles. Because then I can lay that tape down right again and then just work with my credit card to get any of these other bubbles out. So far this is looking awesome. Oh yeah. Let's see, I think there may have been one there. Got one bubble right there for sure and one right here. What I like to do is just come back through and work those areas a little bit. And then if I can't get them, the worst case is you'll just have to get a needle and prick them, or you can get a hair dryer sometimes and give that a shot. Alright, awesome. Let's kill this light. So yeah, so there's that. I have the one, two here to deal with. A little bit of one there. So yeah, 1, 2. These I can get out easily with the hair dryer. So yeah, I'll work those out and then we'll move on to the back one. Alright everyone, so last one, this rear door sill guard. So same process as before, alcohol wipe, get that all wiped down. Again, I'm going to be using this edge here to place this corner of the guard in. That should do a nice job of protecting that area where I need it to. And then, yeah, like I said, these all came all on a sheet, I think stacked 4 high, and then I just cut them out. And like I said, I tried to cut them out as close as I could, but you also want to make sure, because I've made this mistake in the past where I cut them out like that all the way around, laid them out tight, and then I could not get the back or this top off once I laid the graphic on. I had no room to work, and it just made for a big pain. So at least leaving something down here leaves you some room, extra slack in the overlay paper. That way you can get underneath it and get it peeled back up. Like I said, I wanted to at least get that top edge as close as I could, so that way I could make sure that I can get it tucked in there just right. And like I said, I want to get just the slightest little fold over this edge here, just for when that shoe comes in, just kind of protects it just that little bit more. So we'll get this laid out. I don't think I'm going to use any tape on this one, just because it's a lot smaller graphic. It's not as hard to keep kind of from wanting to walk away from you. So I'll get this one started and laid out, and then we'll show you peeling off the upper plate. Okay, so got the decal all laid in. Again, just keyed off of this edge here. Left enough to get that little rollover. So now what we'll try and do is see if we can get this thing started. Like I said, if you don't leave yourself any paper to grab, you're going to really have a hard time getting these things moving. So, like I said, and then as best as you can, you want to pull away from you. And yeah, this one's coming out really good. Yeah, I think the last one was probably my best one. I don't see a single air bubble in this thing. Like I said, it has just that enough little lip there. You know, that was kind of what I was going for all along. Now, everything on the passenger side seemed to come out just perfect. The driver's sides, which I did first, I didn't get as much of a lip on them. Maybe this one could have went back a little bit more, but either way, that's definitely the look I was going for with these. So I couldn't be more happy. Like I said, the red really matches the red on these calipers too. So it's just like a nice contrast, I think. So yeah, so again, I'll show you this one. Yeah, you just can't beat it. That pop with the green and that red, got those air bubbles out of this one. So yeah, it came out really good. So yeah, so that's it for the video. Like I said, Blacktop Graphixs, ordered them through eBay. I think they were like $18. I'll share. They do kind of tell you how to make some application fluid if you want to try a wet install. Like I said, I've had good luck not doing a wet install, so it just it worked out for me to just keep going with what I've been successful with. But for the next couple videos, more mods. We're gonna get rid of these Brembo pads and go with a set of power stop pads, just to help cut down on this brake dust. So that video will be coming, and quite a few more. So again, thanks for watching. Hope this helps.